I'm Greg Fossilman Raymer. Now that we understand the importance of pot odds, let's take a closer look at how they dictate our actions and how we can manipulate them to dictate the actions of our opponents throughout the course of a hand. Because we know that pot odds can lead us to making the right mathematical decision in a hand, either folding or staying, it stands to reason that we can manipulate those same pot odds to induce our opponents into folding or not when we want them to. For example, let's say we have top set on a board of Jack 8 5 4 with 3 spades, and there's 1,000 chips in the pot. If we believe our opponent has nothing but a flush draw, he has about an 18% chance, or pot odds of about 4 to 1, against hitting his hand. Without worrying about the size of our stacks, we know that we need to give him odds that are worse than 4 to 1, so it will be an error for him to call, which means we need to make a bet of about 350 or more in order to offer him those wrong odds. By ignoring the stack sizes in this example, we are also avoiding talking about implied odds, which will often lead players to make a mathematically incorrect call in the hope that they will win a bigger pot later in the hand. We'll talk more about implied odds in our next lesson, but for now, just remember that many players love chasing draws. And this means that you need to make them pay to see another card when you believe you are holding the best hand. With that in mind, let's look at an example of where our opponent is trying to use pot odds to dictate our action in a hand. In this hand, let's say that we're holding the 9 of clubs and the 10 of clubs, and we're looking at a board of Ace Jack 8 5 with 2 clubs. We have both a straight draw and a flush draw. This gives us a total of 15 outs, or about a 30% chance of winning the hand. Expressed as odds, we are about 7 to 3 against completing our draw. If our opponent bets 600 into a pot that has 600, he's giving us pot odds of 2 to 1. Should we make this call?